Hey there, beautiful. Today we're delving into something that quietly shapes the way we see ourselves and the world: confirmation bias. It's sneaky, it's automatic, and if you're not aware of it, it can keep you stuck in old patterns that don't serve you. So let's talk about it because understanding this could change your life. I mean, it could change your life, especially when you're in your 50s and beyond. So, what is confirmation bias? It's your brain's natural reflex to only notice things that support what you already believe. In other words, ignore everything else and everything that you've believed up until this point. It's like a sneaky little lawyer in your head saying, "See, I told you so." And it could be about your body, it could be about your relationships, your abilities, or your worth. And this bias is always working behind the scenes, like overtime, like working constantly behind the scenes. But here's the kicker though: we all have it, regardless. It's how we evolved to survive. So, our primitive brain is designed to avoid danger by sticking to what it's familiar with. I always use the example of brushing your teeth. You never get scared when you're going to brush your teeth. However, that same brain still acts like we're in constant danger all the time, even when we're just trying to grow or trying something new. Like think about it, when you're trying something new, that's when your brain is thinking, "Oh no, you don't need to do that. Stick with what you know." And in our 50s and beyond, this could look like, "Oh, I'm too old. I can't do that. It's too late for me." And your brain will pull up all kinds of evidence to back it up, even when it's not true. And we have a lot of evidence. Because think about all the years we've been on this planet. We have a lot of evidence. So let me give you some real life examples. So let's say you believe you're not good financially. And suddenly, what will end up happening is every overdraft or missed opportunity feels like, okay, see, that's proof. I'm not good with money. Or maybe you believe you're invisible now that in your 50s and beyond. And you go to an event and someone you know doesn't say hello. And boom, your brain is like, see, no one sees me. And it might be that the person didn't notice you or anyone else. They might have been going through something. But no, confirmation bias doesn't care about facts. It just says, okay, I want to prove you right, even if what you believe is hurting you, which is happening to most of us in our 50s and beyond. What we have believed up until this point is not serving us anymore. And this is something I see in my coaching practice every single day. Women would say things like, "But Kwavi, it just feels so true." And I always say, of course it does. It feels like that. You've been collecting this evidence over the years. You have a whole collection. And so now you want to try something new. Your brain's going to be like, "Oh no, look at what we've done in the past. Why do you want to do that?" But that doesn't mean you have to keep proving it true. Because here's the truth. Oh, excuse me. If you want to age boldly, you have to be willing. And I mean this, you have to be willing to be wrong about yourself. Wrong about what you think you can't do. Wrong about what's possible. Because being right about the wrong thing only keeps you in the same position. You're not going to grow. You're not going to do anything new. You're going to be in your comfort zone constantly. So here's my challenge. For this week, I want you to start paying attention to the inner dialogue in your brain. When you hear yourself say things like, "See, that proves it," I want you to pause and ask, does it really? Or is it that just confirmation bias just doing its job? And if possible, I'd love for you to journal this. Like, what's one belief I've been proving true for decades? And what would it take for you to believe the complete opposite? Like, write that down. Ask your brain, what would it take for me to believe the opposite? That's how the shift begins. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. Like there are so many women going through this. And so send this to someone else. Send this to another woman who needs the reminder that her thoughts are not the boss of her. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, tap the notification bell, and let's keep aging boldly together. Take care. Bye.